All right. Ladies and gentlemen, this trade review is for May 18th, today. And if we take a look at the paper trading account, back to our P&L, we are up big today, baby. Big time. I love it. Had about a 12.7K day. Again, it's not updating this. It's like after it hits a certain time period, the overnight changes. So, I had said yesterday we made back a certain amount. Back to periodical, there it shows it hadn't showed it before, and it doesn't show anything for today. But obviously with our net account value, and we'll look at the trades and the orders, it was a solid day. So really happy about it. I'm really proud of how I let the runners run. And I'm telling you guys, if you're watching this and you're getting into trading now, years from now, the Jay Dunn podcast with Wolf Trades, man, that is a good one. As far as, at least for me, it was good because a lot of the stuff that I've been using, that I use, Wolf uses as well. He just, like, that podcast opened my mind to how to use the tools that I use even better, and like how to execute properly. So I really was getting out too early on a lot of things, and helping me with sizing and things like that. It's a great podcast, Team Bull podcast. Big fan of that. So anyways, let's take a look at it. And I mean, today was a huge day. I mean, everything green, everything just ripped today, right? My SPY wedge thesis, freaking textbook. I'm loving that. Boom, and we're gone. Up to 419.67 today. Can we get further? I don't know, right? The next level we have to break is this big 426. We'll drop that down to here. That's where it was. This 426.37, we went 419. It's gonna be a $5 move tomorrow. I don't know if that's in the cards. We will see what they do. We basically went today from 415 to 419, $4 move, almost $5 move. And let's take a look at it. On the 5-minute, right? One of my theses is always, and one of my strategies, and I've talked about this before, is, and yesterday I messed up on it and played the wrong candle. Probably because I was half asleep in bed. Not a good routine as I opened my first trade yesterday, but today I made sure it was more solid, right? If the first candle on the day in the 5-minute range that is not a part of the pre-market time frame here, right? So it's not the 6:30 candle, it's the 6:35 my time and 9:35 Eastern. If that candle opens up above VWAP, right? Like this one did right here, it is almost guaranteed that there will be at least a short-term bullish move. If it opens up below the VWAP, it is almost guaranteed there will be at least a short-term bearish move every single time almost. So I saw that, and we started pumping up in here real quick. I jumped in looking for that break, went up about, so I jumped in at 940, so, right? So I see the move at close, and then boom, confirmation for me. I'm in at 940. I think these went up, 10 or 15%, and I didn't sell right away, and I'll show you why. And the reason is because we're above the VWAP, right? So I'm looking for a little bit more, and I'm looking for a range break here, 415. And then also, thanks to that podcast, again, my risk management, I'm changing, kind of doing a 2-to-1 with a 30% potential loss, and thinking about like 30% on 10% of my account is, 30% on a trade that is using the sizing of 10% of my entire account value, then that's relatively small. And that's a small enough loss for me to take. So I have to think about it in those sorts of terms. It makes way more sense. So my risk tolerance is a little bit higher. I think the furthest these got down to was like 21% negative as they rode up. And then I sold my first, then I added more, right, at 950, so 940. And then at 950, I averaged down. We're still doing good on percentage. And I like that now the 9 has crossed the VWAP. I guess that's a negative, huh? Maybe I just got up in here. I don't know. I liked it, and that's okay. I'm good with that plan. Conviction. The first I think I got down was 22%, 21%, and even down in here, right? And we were holding the 200. I'm solid, and then we broke out, and it was sick. So I saw my first set at 10:07 in here, really. 100 at 34 Interesting. Green though, after 35 and then 29, right? So that's green by a little bit. And then the next 100, I sold 10 on accident, but still 100. So 10, 90. You can see both at 57 or 18 and 17. It's just seconds apart, right? Sold those at 52. So that was solid. 10, 17, and that's in this break here. Boom, this candle. And then at that point, right, I'm 2/3 of the way out, and I let the next 90 run, and I sell them at 1034, right, because we're chilling above the 9 and above the 21. Boom. So I sell in here. Really, I sold the top of this. I didn't let them keep going. Maybe I got nervous on this dip down here. Anyways, huge percentage, right? Like way big. And then again, I let 10 runners go from there. FSLR swing did not work out, sold that for a loss. And then the SPY's still going. My Tesla swing, I sold that for in green. I think only like 6 or 8%, but it's green on that I had swung over. And I could have held that a little bit longer, but those are the 175s, right? And Tesla looked like this today. It went later. It was kind of a laggard. Sold that at 1104. Let's see, 1104. Yeah, so on this pop up here, right here on this break, and I was positive there in the green, coming up to 174.43. Anyways, so I got out there, just a little bit of green, and then I sold my last 10 SPY runners at 88 cents a pop. These 116 though, selling at 116 at 1034. I mean, honestly, looking at it, I could have held more, right? I could have kept going. There was no reason for me to have sold. I swore I sold at a different time though. 1034, huh? I could have sworn I sold up in here and like nailed the top. Wild, I guess not. What was the 1 minute 1034 candle? What is that? $32, $33, $34. Oh, okay. No, 34. Yeah. So that, okay. So just about the top. So it may have been like those couple seconds where the next candle's forming and it's just going. I thought I nailed the top, but let's see. What am I? I sold at 417.37 and it went 4 days. So I missed the top by like 10, 11, 12 cents. I'll take that all day. Sick trades. Sick trades. And then, so then I did nothing. I didn't touch anything. Like the whole rest of the day, almost. I took one trade. That was huge, big size. Some of those went well over 100%. I think I took a picture. I think some of the runners, let me see. I think they went over 200%. Let's see, photos. Yeah, so my last 10 runners. See if I can zoom in on that. 210%. Yeah, so those were rolling, which was sick. So then when I sold those at 102, they were at 210%. And I sold those ones at 114. So I think I sold those for like 100, 230 something percent. It was just awesome. Then I didn't do much until 2:30 in the afternoon on Apple. Everything's laggard. And I, was busy, wasn't looking really to get in trade. I could have played anything. Like it would have been easy to make money today if you entered at the right time. So then again, right, I see my my EMAs crossing here, the 9 crossing up bullishly through the 21, right, which is a good signal for me. I'm in, I think this candle is at 35. Yep, 35. It's cool. See, I like the fact that looking at this chart, thinking, okay, this is where I think I should have probably gotten in, and then it correlates with that, right, without me having to really look. 35 and 45, and I'm out 200 of them at 53. Big win, and then I let 100 of them run 66, and I'm out of those for big percentage too. Let's see, what is that? Bye-bye. So like, yeah, 68, 70%, I think is what I did on those. Maybe more. I can't remember, honestly. I need to pay better attention. I think it would have been more, but they did another like, those did me another like 3 or 4K. So I was up like 9K, and then, yeah, I did almost another 4K off these Apple plays, and I could have held these into close, and they would have gone even stronger. But just this break right here, I think is where I sold. 550, 45, 50. Yep, top of this. I'm looking at the last 10 minutes, maybe in reverse, and I could have held even more. Insane. Those pumped. Everything pumped. Great day. 2 trades the whole day. You love to see it. Love the entries. You know, I really just have to be patient. These are definitely quality over quantity trades, which is super cool, and making more money, right? Following the rules, letting the runners run, proper sizing the account. Super, super cool. So I'm stoked. Tomorrow, see if we keep breaking. I would imagine, especially since it's a Friday, people are going to be taking profits tomorrow, and we're going to see probably some chop, especially if we test this like 420, 426 level. If we just run up to that in the beginning, which could happen. At after hours, we're at 419.89. We'll see what happens, but yeah, if we break that, right? So this is the break of the overall channel that I have. If we break that strong, then that's good news. And we have to break this level. If not, we come back and probably test my wedge in here, and maybe the high of yesterday. Let's come back in, see what we do. But the daily RSI, or sorry, daily MACD is just turning bullish, like just now, right? It's the cross. So we'll see what happens. That is gonna do it for me. GG's.